Greetings, flesh creatures. It is I, Megatron. On behalf of TFYLP, I want to congratulate you for listening to the most refined collective podcast on this miserable little planet Earth. Yes. Here you'll find knowledgeable fans discussing every aspect of Transformers and beyond. Now, enjoy the show while I continue my path to complete conquest of all of you miserable biological entities. Predacons, terrorize!
All right, and we're live. Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Ouch My Wallet. It's been a very long time since we've had Ouch My Wallet. I'm going to be your host today, Rob, and with me is Lucas.
Hey.
Anna.
Hello.
And Rick, who is dancing. He's so happy for Ouch My Wallet to be back.
Ouch my wallet.
Ouch my wallet. Woo! You love talk ideas, Brad.
Nothing but...
I have no regrets about Ouch last week, but it did hurt my wallet. And I'm just waiting for my wife to see that credit card next month. You just got paid off Universal? Yeah. Good call back. Yeah.
No talk of the movie franchise.
Why am I hearing Paul?
What the heck?
I mean, y'all just heard Paul, right?
I heard Paul. Yeah. Is this like a ghost situation? Ghost to Paul?
Odd.
That was odd.
I would love to do a Ghost to Paul episode. Hey, Rob, just an FYI, I was gonna say, Anna's was like the rest of us.
Gross.
When we started, she shrunk, so I enlarged it, and then she double enlarged. I was like, all right.
This is the problem that I was using it. I kept having those kind of problems. So eventually, I was just going to get something different. So
I may try something
free,
Free is good.
You pay for it. Lucas, you inspired me. I think one day we got to do a TFYLP, as it's pronounced. TFYLP, behind the scene, we all give our bio about how we became part of the show.
Darren messaged me on Facebook, said, "Hey, you want to come on?" I said, "Sure." The end.
That's pretty much how it happened. Hey, you're good on the mic. You want to be part of the chaos.
It's definitely
I guess you just scratch that off the list.
Yeah, I did. That's how it happened. But I will do that.
All right, so yeah, it is. Oh man, so I don't know the last time we did Ouch My Wallet. You know, it used to be a regular part of the show, but it started taking up so much of the show, and we were having like 2-hour run times that we cut it from the show, meaning to bring it back, and kind of slacked at it. But it's back now. We hope to have some regular occurrence. We don't know what that is yet. Like, will it stay Wednesday night? I don't know. Or will it be kind of ad hoc with just as people feel like it? But we do hope it to be a regular thing from here on out. So
there were a couple episodes going to Twitch. But I think Rob may have been one of the people watching, right?
I tuned in for like 5 or 10 minutes of it just because I had to go on. Like, usually if I have that kind of free time, I would have been on the show. Yeah.
I don't Twitch yet. I haven't evolved that platform. I feel like I'm too old. I don't know.
I'm not too old.
I'm the first person here. I'm 40.
Twitch is great. I love Twitch.
I don't even know how to spell Twitch.
Well, it's twitch.tv.
I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand. All right, so Ouch My Wallet. I'm going to pick someone at random to go.
You just turn?
Robert.
Yeah. All right, so since it's been a while, before I get to the more Transformer, I'm going to go with the Transformer adjacent items that I got fairly recently. I got a couple of Beast boxes, which I'm a big fan of these lines. They're fun. I got the Black Ninja one for our audio listeners, as well as the Parrot one that came in.
So who produces those?
52 Toys? Is that it? Something like that? I don't have a box in front of me, so I'm not sure. Like, I get them all from Big Bad. They're like $20-25 each. They've done a ton of them now. I also got like a...
So there's cubes that transform into figure.
Yeah, for the most part, it's animals, hence Beast Box. Although most of them are, ferocious animals, but penguins and parrots aren't as ferocious lately. And then, of course, this is their first, human they've done. They're pretty fun. They're great little despots to fiddle with,
So what's the plastic quality on them?
They're good. Like, I mean, they're nice. They're as good as anything else. Like, they're not cheap or flimsy. I'd say the human is a little thinner on the plastic. I've noticed that, but the rest of them are actually pretty thick plastic.
So let me put it this way: Are they more fan toys, or are they more MIG toys? Plastic. Fan toys mean that it's brittle and it'll break very easily.
I don't know how to follow that line of reasoning, but I would say it's like anything you would buy at the store. It's...
Okay, so it's retail quality.
Yeah, absolutely. And
that's pretty good then.
So the Parrot is actually pretty thicker plastic compared to like some of the other ones, like some of the clear blue Gorilla here, but that's also translucent plastic, so he feels a little more fragile. But I think
translucent stuff.
Yeah, it always kind of feels that way. But the Parrot's pretty awesome. It has some
no stretch marks.
Not on any of the new ones. The Gorilla, it wouldn't surprise me if you could find some somewhere.
You're the first person that actually has some of these. But I've been kind of aware of them. So overall, you seem pretty happy with them. How would you compare the new ones to like some of the older figures?
For the most part, I think they're getting better. They're getting into the first few molds they did a lot of recolors of them, and then they started
transformation versus quality. What do you mean getting better?
Transformation. I think although the first one, the little raptor, is a lot of fun. That one's still really good. But then I think their next couple, they were still fun, but they got some clunky areas, and their more recent ones, like the Rhino and the Hippo, are both fun. The penguins are fun, but the penguins are really simple. And these are cool. The Parrot's really neat. Like, they're getting better, I think, all over the board.
So is this something like out of China mainly, or is it I don't know. I never really heard it. So
somebody linked them to me on Big Bad forever ago. That's how I found out about them. There's the box has some nice English on it. Nothing major. I can't remember what it is. I put it out. I did video reviews of the first several last year, but haven't been doing many of those lately.
So no English bios.
No. They come with little cages as well, and because they're beast boxing, so you can store them in the cage. And the Parrot has a little piece that you slip onto the side of the cage, and his feet peg into it, and he'll carry them around and fly them around. Silly gimmick. And the cages are made so they snap together, so you can stack them up, put them on your boxes and store them that way.
Now, when they're in the cage, are they in the box form or in the box?
Yeah.
So you're basically storing boxes, and you're basically building a wall.
Yes. If you wanted to, but I keep them out on my desk, and I keep those shoved over somewhere else.
Despots are cool.
Yeah. They're fun.
So as a Transformer collector, like you just you need to have a bunch of boxes, right? And store it over that kind of your what draws you to these.
I like oddball things, and I find these pretty oddball. I mean, where else are you going to find animals that transforms into cubes? You don't see that. I think the reason I like these, is a lot of the reason I like G1 cassettes. They transform into rectangles. That's silly.
All right. So here's a half flashback story when I was at Hasbro. So I kept fighting like, hey, we gotta put out Soundwave, we gotta put out Soundwave, and everyone kept not everyone. The design people were in tune with what the fans community understood. The marketing people are marketing people. It's whatever brand they're assigned to is what they know. So they would be of the mindset that it turns into a box. Kids don't know what a box is. A box is not fun. But just goes to show, as I said, when a new team comes in, Soundwave, turn into a tape deck, put them out. But then they go ahead and put out a Ghost version, which doesn't make sense, but okay.
I mean, we just got the Soundwave reissue, we got cassette reissues, we just got Soundwave and Siege that transforms into a thing, but...
Yeah, but to me, it's great when I take my girls to the store and we bought Star together. We brought it back. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna get a Soundwave with them. Bring it back, and then I think maybe we'll do an episode where they open them and play with them. Because I really want to see how they play with them. Because it's probably the way I played with them back in the day, where I would put a lot of parts aside. And just get the generic shape, just the wings and the back fins, that was it.
So I have to see comparisons that are fake, but those supporting comparisons, one matters, is how do they compare to Rock Lords?
I like Rock Lords as well, so if these weird things appeal to you, they will appeal to you. They're much more intricate than Rock Lords, and for our video listeners, watchers, whatever, I got him transformed now. The ninja guy's cool. He's got a little cape and everything. He's got this collar that goes around him. The parrot's nice and beefy and bulky.
Do they have weapons that fold into the bodies?
No. The first time we've ever had weapons.
Because the ninja looks like
they come off and they plug into his butt, and he has a double booty hole there, and they go in there and a bunch of stuff pigs into him.
I'm a big fan of Rock Lords. I got the Snarler King.
Oh man, those aren't. Is that one of the fuzzy
big one? Yeah, big one King.
Yeah, they are not cheap.
I don't have the box. I didn't get it in the box. I've got most of the Rock Hard and a couple of the Japanese boxes, but.
That's super cool.
There's so much detail in those molds. Like if you look at the stuff, there's a detail in them.
What the?
The Rock Lord show.
The Rock
I find that
Rock and Review.
Rock Lords and GoBots range the gamut from you can get like a general collection for like $2 and get like 50 things. But if you want their weapons, then
right.
It's so hard to find GoBots and Rock Lords with weapons. I have a few, but man.
Still top.
GoBots get a bad rap, man. I love I would argue they are actually some of the mini bots you want.
Totally.
I have a strong argument.
Puzzlers and that Monster Combiner, way better than Devastator.
I have a special place Thrasher on Top Door in my life.
Yep.
They're cool. Actually, they're good toys.
When Hasbro bought the company, was there ever really back like actual GoBots? I know that they used some of those, but that was about it.
Right, we talked about it. The problem is that Hasbro the likeness. If I'm remembering correctly. They own the show, the American cartoon show, but they didn't own the Japanese cartoon show or the Japanese likenesses. So it was very gray as to what we do. So we kept going back to a mock set, because that's always where we kept going back. We do a mock GoBot set. And we also decided it's too gray of an area for us to do. The one thing we settled on was actually for Prime Season 4. Which was the pirate story materialized due to Beast Hunters. So pirates, there were primes. One of the pirates was Cosmos. He was Gobotron. And there was a flashback storyboarded where you would see Cosmos his advisor, reflection going up, leaving the Apple Core. Gobotron behind. So he was the last survivor of Gobotron. And Thundertron, who was the lion pirate, he was actually from the planet Diaclone. And the reason he was a lion was because a lion's head had bad Chinese lore. So he would have a lion's head bridge that would open up and become his captain's chair. He would sit in that.
That's under 3, right? Like an obvious under 3 reference.
I don't know what that is.
Under 3, the McDonald's toy that is just a lion's head that opens up.
No. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But no. It was. I never thought about that. It was just trying to like because he originated in the Chinese emoji never got released. So I went to China 2 weeks to work on that. That never came out. Which is great. Millions of dollars down the drain. But anyway, so lines open up and you sit around. That was seen as luck, which was like part of the story. It was supposed to enact emotion Chinese audience.
Right, so that was a fun detour. So who wants to go?
Okay, let me pick someone else. Lucas.
Well, I've got a pile of stuff that you can't see, so my wallet is saying ouch. Rob, they're saying that the audio is echoing.
Really?
You might check different OBS is it for the other it may have been all of ours together. So you only need one. Like you need one Skype feed and one feed for you.
Yeah. Let's try how that is. Let's see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, I see it. Talk. I know there's some delay, but like when other people talk, I can see the volume going up now. It looks like Skype is pushing all the audio out to all the feeds. I do now, yeah. I think we're gonna get through some toys here, and then see how much time is left. Oh, you mean like the cost of these themselves? Okay, yeah. Yeah, these were $25, yeah. Yeah.
They can't hear. They're saying they can't hear me. Oh, jeez.
Try yelling.
Yeah, if I talk loud enough, it'll come through your audio.
Yeah.
If it's loud enough. Let's see. Yeah. No, this is the problem, man. Like, this is the issue I had with OBS. Like, it was like, nothing.
Life is a test record.
That. I mean, yeah, I only have. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been clicking stuff on and off. Oh, man. Apologies. You may be gone now because I switched back. Like, I'm not sure which one it would be. I mean, I don't have any delay set, but, there's always that little bit of lag. Yeah, I mean, I can look at my own stream.
Are we can hear now?
Yeah, can we hear?
I popped open
Should
the
I
stream.
take my shirt off?
Like, the stream was like 30, 40 seconds behind. It's pretty delayed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's pretty delayed.
Would it help if I took my shirt off?
No.
Yes. They're saying now that you can only hear the host.
Yeah.
Who are these days that you're talking to?
It's probably Carrie, who we...
No.
How is Carrie not a guest on the show?
Not everybody wants to put their video crap on the YouTubes. It's understandable.
Right.
Yeah, I'm surprised I do this.
Right?
Like, my wife would never do it.
No, my wife...
it's funny. The couples episode are the most popular episodes.
Now. Is it working? They're saying it's working now.
Okay. We'll try this. I turned on Rick and myself.
That should work.
So...
I'm very turned on right now.
Yeah.
That's for after hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
We do have to refine our shows more carefully.
All right. Well, thank you, Rex. Please continue to let us know how this is going up, and if it gets screwy again, let us know, and I'll keep pressing buttons. So, continue on, Lucas.
Rex, you've earned 5 TFYLP points.
Yeah, it's funny. The same thing happened to me, like, from microcasters when I was using OBS, where, like, literally the whole, like, I think we went for, half an hour and didn't realize it. And finally someone said, like, hey, you guys know that the audio is not coming through for anyone except for the host. So, yeah. So I appreciate
the Lucas show night?
Yeah. So
I heard the Lucas show.
I like that, the Lucas show.
I said a lot on that show. No one heard it.
Yeah, no. So anyway, I guess back to what I was talking about, the Rainmaker. So it's $80 for a set. They're from Target. They should be filtering in now. So, like, I think they're up on Sunday, and you could, order them online for store pickup. But then I think they sold out in a couple hours online. So now you're kind of at the mercy of, just going to the Targets. And as Anna has found, the online inventory is not 100% accurate. So even though it says it's online, it's not really. And then you drive to the store and it's not there, right?
And sometimes you even call the store and they deceive you and tell you that they're there. And then you arrive and they say, what? We never said that.
I mean, they're probably just
worst.
checking in their hand unit thingy, which says, yep, you have stock here,
right,
and going on.
Probably. Or just checking to see, do they have any airplanes in the store? Yeah, there's an airplane. Okay, great.
Or the guy at the store is like, yeah, I just want to get this person off the phone. So, yeah, sure, we got it.
Why are you going out Transformers, weirdo?
Right. So anyway, yeah.
So I actually found a set of the Rainmakers at the store.
Good.
I haven't found the Micromasters yet.
Yeah, so the Micromasters were also up online, and that's where I ordered them at the time. Just shipped to stores. So yeah, I have not actually checked them out, but I got the little Micromaster 10-pack too.
Were any of those new molds, or are they all repaints?
Yes. I believe the semi-truck guy, right? That one's new. Yeah. And then
but that's coming out in a 2-pack, right? Later on.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to repaint it. And then I'm trying to remember, was this truck? I can't remember if it was the truck that was new. I know there was a couple.
Yeah. So what's cool about these are all the Micromasters that came with the bases.
I would love to get bases.
I'll be happy when they finish.
Yes,
When they finish the 4-packs they've started, or the 4-person teams. Which I'm confident we'll get them, but just
I think we'll get them too. But imagine if they start making Micromaster bases or Voyager figures with ramps, and the ramps retroactively work with vintage ramps and vintage Micromaster playsets.
I think that's pretty pie in the sky.
I'd be good with that. I could see them transforming into bases, though. I
could see them making Voyager figures that transform into Micromaster bases. And a figure autonomous of the base, separate from the base.
Well, I know on Microcasters where someone was bringing that up about doing Voyager weaponizers. And so I could kind of see that and just turning them into bases. Yeah.
How much was the Micromaster set?
I believe it was $40. Yeah. I don't know, man. I clicked buy it now. I honestly didn't even remember how much it cost.
So
don't worry, Lucas. I will always remember how much things cost.
So the Hound and the Ratchet, those are the Legends scaled?
Yeah, so this is the Iron Factory Hound that just came out, and then the New Age Ratchet. So.
Thumbs up, thumbs down?
So the thing that kind of annoys me about the Ratchet a little bit is that the chest doesn't peg in, and so it kind of comes apart a little bit. It's not bad, but it is very intricate, though. It honestly, there's a lot of some of the Masterpiece and some of the more complex Ratchets in it. So that's definitely cool. The head sculpt is really neat.
Really good.
It has all the nice articulation. I mean, it's ridiculous for how small this figure is. Just how much they're packing in it.
Do they?
And we're probably gonna full review that thing in a couple weeks, right?
Potentially.
On Microcasters, I think we should, because I'll have one too.
Does the transformation scheme mimic the Masterpiece transformer, or is it its own beast?
There's parts that do. Yes.
The reason I ask is because the Ironhide in the cartoon was just a big cheat. That's not at all what that toy did, and that's why we went so long not getting an Ironhide or Ratchet that looked anything like G1, because they couldn't figure out how to do it, and they finally did with the Masterpiece line. Now it's now you get it even in a Legend scale from third party, and I was just kind of, if they found a new way to do it.
Hey,
a bit.
The BotCon 2005 figures were pretty good.
They were.
The time.
They were.
Yeah, but no, that's the thing with these New Age figures and Magic Square as well is that they throw a lot of the Masterpiece engineering into the figure, and it's kind of nuts that they're doing it this small and for this price. So I think,
what do those cost?
$30, I think.
Before shipping.
Yeah. So it's $30, $35, something like that, just depending on the retailer.
Yeah, and
usually about 35 shipped.
I noticed you got the.
And then
does it come with any accessories tools or anything, or the back cannon? The Masterpiece version comes with.
It comes with a couple. Comes with a different head. Comes with the red head. and it comes with like a little pile driver. You can like change out his hand for. So, oh no!
They're doing a
Somebody
lot of hands lately. They're doing spare hands.
somebody said they
business.
hate me for finding the Seekers. I'm sorry. No, the bad thing is I didn't even go look for them. I like woke up, ordered them online, shipped them to the store.
And then you went around.
They don't hate you. They hate you.
Then he went around to 8 local Targets and bought a bunch of them and put them on eBay for triple the price. He did it. I saw him, guys. Now you can hate him.
You still want Anna first, please.
So, and then I have the world's smallest Insecticon here. This is the New Age Insecticon. I don't know.
Great.
I'm sharing mine because mine are in bug mode.
You know, compared to the Hasbro version, is there a big difference in scale, or?
Oh yes, they're like crazy small.
Yeah, these are itty bitty, like really small.
That's a fingernail there. That's Anna's fingernail. You know, they're like 3 fingernails.
Here,
yeah.
I'll have to. Let me grab an Insecticon real quick.
I mean, if you look at Lucas's table there,
like it looks small when it's in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, so that way
they look very G1 transformation wise.
Yeah. So okay, if you this is the Legends, Insecticons, and then this is this. So it's like half the size of that.
Wow.
So, yeah, and the alt modes, are just okay. They resemble an insect. I guess Anna's showing hers off too. So
yeah, I've got them all in insect mode right now. So I figured I'd share to help with that. You're gonna see more of these soon. I lost my other one. I don't know where it went. It's so small.
But yeah, these guys look really, really good. They've got a lot of articulation, so I would definitely recommend it. It came in a 3-pack. And I was going to show off the box.
Oh, that's a great box.
It's a freaking fantastic box. So
it kind of not repurposes, but reinterprets the original G1 art.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, but yeah, no. So I would definitely recommend these little Insecticons. But I also love the Insecticons, so I'm always picking those up.
I think they're really good too. I just want to say that. I'll say more soon.
I hope they do a Diaclone version, like the red and the, BotCon used that and called them more rooters. The E-Hobbies did the recolor. I would love to get that.
I guarantee you that they will, because one thing that New Age does is repaints their stuff. So usually every single thing, they come out with 4 versions of it. So you will be able to get them.
And usually at least one version of their figure is some sort of obscure repaint, like a GoBot coloring, or a weird Ratchet's going to be a taxi. That's super cool. So there's always something fun to buy, even if you don't want another version of Ratchet. You can get a taxi robot, which is kind of cool to me.
Speaking of fun to buy, what have you bought that's fun recently, Anna? See if I can make that segue.
Oh, is it my turn?
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
I jumped on it.
Oh, wow.
I jumped on it.
So this is the world I live in. I have to ask
Bear's
you,
on fire.
because you did it one way. You talked about one item, but then Lucas talked about all his items. Is this how we're doing it? Or are we taking turns talking about everything?
You do whatever you
or
want.
just passing it around?
Just do what you need to do.
Do whatever you want.
I don't know if I should do a short ghost story or a full horror movie ghost story.
Just go.
Stories?
Fine. Gosh, just go. That's not my motto. So I'm just going to share weird stuff I bought recently, because why not? Because I usually just talk about, and if Lucas goes before me, he's probably bought most of the same toys I have. So most of the time, unless I want to talk about this B-Mog here.
B-Mogs! Trent Troop. Oh, I love Trent Troop.
So I picked up everything at TF Expo, all the exclusives, and one of the old exclusives was a B-Mog set, which I've never owned. So I thought it would be fun to own one. It is very green, and That's enjoyable. I can't really show you the rest of it because it's laid all over my desk right now in all its pieces. Here's a bear cat head. That's about it. But what I will share is how about this pillow?
Is she turning into a robot to anyone else?
Probably.
Yep.
All right, am I back
Yes.
to normal? I have a pillow on my head. That's
Don't
the only
get
odd
too-
thing.
The problem is you got too excited, and that's what caused the interruption.
Robotosis. Yeah, I'll try not to get too excited. Okay, so I bought this pillow. Can you see the pillow? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, great. So yeah, there were these artists at Expo. Their website is Nobo Studios, and they were selling various, like, you could buy this art in various different forms, like little bags, pillows. They even had some full-size body pillow covers that they were selling of their various arts. They had a few different art styles, but I absolutely adore the way this pillow looks. I'm not even like the biggest Beast Wars Megatron fan, just the way the art looks on that fabric was super cool. So I had to have it. So yeah, he got a piece of it too. He got
Yeah, I was gonna say they also did some other stuff that's like more G1. This is like a little sound wave. So
yeah, there were a few different artists in their group, and the art style I liked was the pastel looking one, like the pillow I held up. But there was a more G1-ish look to them. So I really love their work or that they had up there.
A pillow.
Apparently, I'm talking about art today because I also Alex Milne was there, so I had him draw me a picture.
Well, I'm sorry if I missed it. How much was the pillow on it?
The pillow was a pretty reasonable price. It was about $30. It was $25 actually. It was a little less.
Good.
yeah, I think
So-
the pillowcase was like $15 or something. Like it was something where they were just charging the cost of the pillow plus the then the case or whatever.
I think I paid $20 for the officially released Bumblebee pillows at Walmart. So that's pretty good.
No, that's awesome for like a,
Custom
Yeah.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really good art too. So, and they had some other pictures that I think actually look just as good as that Megatron on the pillows. So there's other ones to get. So yeah, that's my art stuff. Where's my not as artsy stuff?
What I like about Alex is that he's actually a fan. He's not just doing it because it's a job. He's doing it because he actually loves the story. He loves the characters. And I think I think sometimes that comes through his early work. You can actually tell if you look at Alex Milne. His early work compared to what he's doing now, it's very, very different. Very, very different. And I think he's probably at the peak of his artistic ability
he's
right
gotten
now.
so much better. Like, I mean, I'm not an art critique, but his first stuff, he was always a great pinup artist, I felt. But his stuff was so detailed that comics, I had trouble with him at the beginning, but he really ironed out his style. He's been awesome for a long time.
When he's not rushed, he's amazing.
That goes for all of us, doesn't it? Like me rushing to get this crap to work. I gave myself an hour and a half, and I was still at the last minute like, and I still screwed it up.
But yeah, at the expo, Alex actually said that he's only been happy with his stuff since 2016. So that's probably about the same time period where you guys were saying he got a lot better. But
Artists are always more critical of themselves.
right.
By the way, Anna, Nightwing says your dog's eating one of your Transformers, so you might want to be careful.
She probably is. Who knows what she's doing down there? I haven't looked in a while. I'm slightly worried.
You have
So yeah, I got those. I did not get these bugs. Oh my goodness, dog! Stop it. I did not get these at the expo, but I also have them. Lucas already talked about them, so good for that. I also got this strangely Cheetorized version of Skip from there. I find it adorable. I already talked about it on the show, though, but I do want to reiterate. Well, actually, in his robot mode, he has a butt mouth. That is fantastic. Because of the in his vehicle mode, he's supposed to have the mouth like, you know, being a cat thingy, cheetah, surprise, but also a spaceship, but it just ends up on his butt in robot mode, which is fantastic. Yeah, that is on my expo. No, wait, I got a really random thing that I still haven't opened that I really want to, but I've been trying to hold back on. I picked up an old Karada while I was there. I am super pumped for this thing.
One of the best Beast War Neo figures there is.
It's fun.
I know.
It's breakneck.
I wanted that thing forever, so I'm excited to finally have a Karada. I think that's it.
Karada is a great toy. I tried for a while to bring that over here. Karada.
I got the rest of the exclusives. I didn't show those. See, here's some exclusives. Yay. We already saw them on the live from TF Expo show.
All right, so I'll keep mine short because we've been on the air for a while. I like to go vintage. And it just so happens that this week I got the Transformers Autobot dress-up set. This is a 1985 set. It features a mask, gauntlets, a gun, and a belt, and some paperwork. And it is kind of the companion piece to the Decepto pack, which has a couple of different packages, a Canadian, a European, and an American. But this is the only one I've actually seen in person in the box. I've seen pictures online. Sorry, I'm 40. I'm getting tired. It's almost 10 p.m. Time for bed. I've seen pictures online of the box, but I've never seen one in the box before. So this was a mint. This was $250 for me.
So, are you going to keep it sealed, or are you going to cut the tape?
Oh no, no!
I didn't know if that's what your daughter was going for Halloween, right?
No, blasphemy! And you guys remember that movie Bumblebee that came out? It was about Transformers.
Rings a vague bell.
It was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. The first movie was pretty good. I worked on all the movies that were not good. You know, Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction. Yeah, those were the movies that were not good. Those are the movies I worked on. Self-deprecating humor is the best humor. But I got a 16-foot display of Bumblebee.
Is it just multiple layers, or does it move in some way?
No. It's just layers of cardboard pegged together. The only thing I didn't get were the eyes, which were electronic, which had to be sent back to the studio to prove that they destroyed the item. But yeah, now I have to figure out where I'm going to put a 16-foot.
I think you should put it on the ceiling in your bedroom above the bed. That way you can stare at
No. There's certain Transformer items which I can't display. I have a 19-foot by 26 feet Toys R Us banner, which will fit in my garage, but it'll cover up the windows of my garage. So I'm not quite sure. My wife wouldn't mind, but I'm not quite sure if I should display it or not. I have a lot of movie banners too. I love movie banners, so I have a lot of movie banners, especially from Aliens and Predator, and so the garage was kind of my area to display movie banners and posters. So I don't know. I've seriously underestimated the space I have in my basement. I have 2,200 square feet of basement, 11-foot tall ceilings, and so far, it's just Transformers. Anything that's not a Transformer has been sent to the garage.
You're going to have to share the picture of your garage in the Facebook group or something. Let people know what you're talking about.
I think you've shown it before,
I've seen
too,
it.
right?
I've shown it before. It's a 3-car garage. It actually fits 4 cars. but there's only 3 bays. They're like 3 doors. Yeah, it's still full of toys, Transformers, and others. I seriously underestimated the amount of carded figures I had. I thought one wall would be all for carded figures. I'm on 2 walls, and the closet, I'm about to turn that into a pegboard as well for the
Wake up, Anna. Wake up,
for
Rick.
additional Transformers.
Well, I think
It's full. He did it first.
That is true.
Rick is causing Anna to yawn.
Yes, clearly.
Do you have any other goodies to show off, Rick?
I'm going to keep her to those 2 just because
I'm gonna circle.
the show's gone long.
Well, we're at 45 minutes. We're doing all right. I am gonna dip back into 2 other things I got that are, well, they're still technically not Transformers or third party, but I'm gonna talk about them real quick anyways. Went to the Kentucky meetup this past weekend and picked up a couple things that Orson had gotten for me. For y'all that know,
Orson, feel better, man.
Orson was in an accident. He's okay, but wish him the best recovery, speedy recovery. I don't.
The truck needs some love, but it's insured.
I mean, I was in the truck or in the van with him, on Saturday, and he was talking about how he just, put some work into it and whatnot too. So it's a real shame.
It's insured. It'll be okay.
But I got X-Transbots Neptune. Figure's great.
Is that the G2? I have the G2 version on order.
It's the G1 version.
Okay.
I don't know how familiar everyone is with X-Transbots stuff, but they have just been on fire for about 2 years, and this continues the streak. I remember back when their transformations used just to be hot garbage, and this is fun, and it's a lot of fun. It's easy.
I remember
it's a great toy, well made, no paint chipping. I don't know. I'm knocked out by it. It's so well. I wish the metallic paint was flat, but I know that's becoming like a meme to complain about that, at this point. But gotta check that box. But I don't know. He's awesome. He looks the part. He's wonderful. And he comes with just a crap ton of accessories that I don't have out at the moment, like water skis and He can pull Bumblebee behind him, and he's got water effects, and he's got a beach ball and a bucket, and just all kinds of goofy accessories as well. It's ridiculous.
Like Beachcomber has a ton of stuff with him.
He's got all the birds and the golden hand.
And the golden. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then the other little item I picked up was I got him at TFCon Canada to grab a Paradron medic from MMC.
Rob, I want to ask you, what is that Starscream behind you? There's like a Starscream in the case behind you.
Make toys. Starscream.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I picked this up for my main movie RC or TV RC masterpiece. So I went with Fans Toys, which is an excellent display piece, but an actual just miserable toy. It's terrible. This is also fun.
Is that the Azalea repaint?
Yep.
Is that the Rogue?
No, Rogue is the Fans Toys one, or Rouge.
Yeah,
that's the Azalea.
Yeah.
Because I don't have one yet. I'm gonna be getting one soon. I'm just like, which one do I get?
Again, it displays nicer than this. It's more cartoon accurate, but it's just the engineering is just hot garbage. And I don't know what the deal is with Fans Toys. They cannot.
It is.
Like X-Transbots came out of the gutter of transformations that have excellent transformations for a while now. This still looks.
Yeah, their Stunticons are great.
Yeah, this toy still looks great, and the materials are great. It has a great feel to it. The colors are great, and it's fun. Like again, it doesn't have as nice of a car mode as the Fans Toys one ends up in, but nobody ever wants to touch that toy after you get it to robot mode. It's so bad.
It's like 4 hours. I swear, it took me forever to transform that damn thing.
That's another one that I reviewed on my channel, and I took like a camera off to the side of me as I transformed it for the first time, and then I sped it up or whatever. It was just because I thought it'd be interesting, and it was terrible. But no, this is fun.
I'm sure it was a misery fest.
Yeah, and Azalea, it's actually a pretty easy transformation and a fun transformation because I got the convention exclusive at TFCon Chicago, the Shadow one or whatever it's called.
Face.
Yeah. Yes. And like I figured out the transformation without instructions or video or anything like that. So like it's pretty intuitive. So I would definitely recommend
both of those
Azalea.
figures,
No, I think it's pretty good.
Both of those figures, I got at the meetup, and just as we were yakking, I just took them out and fiddled with them and, figured them out without problem. And that's going really slow and chatting half the time too. So the second and third time they went even quicker, really smooth.
How's the crazy face on her? I know she has kind of like a over-the-top smile. Does it look as cool in person? Because I kind of want it.
I think that was exclusive to the Chicago one. I don't think it came with this release.
Was it? I thought she came with like a not like Halloween smile, but like a just like
She
really.
might have only kind of glanced at the extra faces. So sorry.
Okay. That's the whole reason I want the figure is because she has a goofy
find
face.
out and get a picture. Too.
Awesome.
All right, yep, that's it for me.
All right, so that was a pretty good Ouch My Wallet episode. That went for a while.
Anybody else have anything else to talk about? Or are we good?
Yeah.
On toys.
Or I think
this is why we split Ouch My Wallet off from the main show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have lots of pain.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Before we head off here, the normal plug. If you like what we do, check out our Patreon page. That's patreon.com/TFYLP. You can subscribe to it, and also there'd been some talk about it in the chat, and I wanted to at least say a quick bit about that. Yes, Duran is leaving the show, left on Saturday. That was his last show. If you want to hear more about that, check out episode 340 of TFYLP. He talks about it near the end. Of course, watch the whole show. But he
didn't leave the show. He's retiring, taking a sabbatical.
He'll pop up here and there once he gets a bit of a breather and gets some other things taken care of.
He's got more important things to worry about right now.
People have been asking, what does that mean for the show? Stay tuned to our Facebook page and our Facebook group. We're going to have a post go up either tonight or probably tomorrow at some point with a little bit more details. The short version is, we're not going anywhere.
All Rick all the time.
24-hour live stream of Rick.
That's not true.
Yes, all Rick all the time. Just Rick.
Don't believe him.
With no shirt.
Don't run away.
No shirt.
But,
Stop
we'll probably
running.
have some light branding changes, a little bit of like all your links are going to be good, everything's going to be good. You'll probably actually see some more content coming out, and more content will be available everywhere. That's a big thing we're trying to make happen. So just stay tuned. The show is not going anywhere. The main show isn't. It's going to stay what that we discuss a topic of this and that. But we're also going to try to bring back some other shows, and to avoid the Duran situation, Lucas is running the show now for us. He is fallen on that sword, but we, like tonight, I'm hosting both, technically, like with the technical bits, as well as, helping guide the show. So we're trying to spread the love a little bit, so that way one person doesn't get bogged down with it all, and everybody's kind of pitching in with what they're good at. Like, I'm a software developer, so I'm like, give me logins to things, and I will go update things. I can do these things, and nobody else has to worry about it. So,
and remember, we're doing this for fun, and because we love the brand, we love Transformers, and we hope you love Transformers too. And we appreciate whenever you guys listen.
We love Duran too. So much for creating this for us and keeping it alive this long.
Do we though? Or is he dead to us?
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Sorry, you're out.
Wow.
He's off the island. He got voted off the island.
Now someone can make a voice clip of you saying that he's dead to us. I just want you to know that.
That'll be the new show opening. He's dead to us.
So yeah, if you love TFYLP, stick around. Definitely check out our tftalk.net Facebook page and the Facebook group. The links are all in the descriptions. There's a lot more coming.
Our sponsors.
I was going to mention.
Currently.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah.
We don't have,
I do want to mention that we are going to be live on Sunday. So TFYLP, it's noon on Sunday, and we are going to be
Sunday?
featuring Anna, who's going to be doing her panel that she gave at TF Expo, which is with regards to diversity and representation with Transformers. So it was a really fantastic panel that she did. And we want to go ahead and, kind of broadcast that out to everybody, not just to those that were at the show. So we're going to go ahead and talk about that on Sunday.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm a psych professor for people who don't know. So every once in a while, I have to do something vaguely academic on the show to make it more exciting in my own mind.
I think it's awesome.
Call this my contribution.
I'm super excited for it because I couldn't make it to TF Expo.
Well, this version will be fossilized on YouTube for ages to come.
Generations from now, they'll be studying this show, going, what is wrong with these people?
Is it going to be like a podcast format, like this, but, with you leading it and maybe sharing a screen as well with slides?
I'll still be alive. Yeah, I'll still be alive then. Yes.
Yeah. Wait, oh, yes.
Yeah, are you doing slides, Anna?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking yes, but I'm not entirely sure. I want to consult with the people I'm doing it with to see where they are on how I want to do it. But I'm mostly probably going to do the same topics that I did on air, but I think I'm going to braid in some stuff that I didn't, or on air, in person. I think I'm going to braid in some stuff that I didn't braid in before because I might need, I want to braid in a lot of things from the comics, and I think I'll have a couple people with a little more knowledge of the comics to help me do that up with me. When I was at the show, I was up there by myself, so if I didn't know about it, I couldn't talk about it. But I think I will have some secret weapons this time. It'll be exciting.
All right, well, is there anything else to cover before we sign off here? I do not have the outro video wired up, so it'll just be when it's done. We'll get it later.
You just want me to do like a little voice?
All right, well, thanks everybody for showing up, and we'll see you at the next one. Out.
All right, thanks.